Welcome back to our 100% playthrough of Doom 2 on PlayStation 4 Unity port. Today we're looking at Map 10 Refueling Base with 261 enemies and 18 secrets. Right off the bat, go into the blue wall section here on the right for a hidden shotgun. Get the shotgun ammo right in front of us and hurry into the atrium to get the armor. Rounding the corner as we take everything out here. Just lining everything up to help us use less ammo. There we are. Now from here, we want to go ahead and round our way back to take out everything in the other room we started at. But again, make sure everything's dead here before we go back there. As enemies like to sneak up behind you, just like that. And now we can go back to this room and immediately get in the Pain Elemental's face to stop him from spawning all of his minions, as well as let everyone else help you kill him. As we will be seeing a lot of them this episode. Go ahead and collect all the goodies in here. While taking out anything that wanders in here from the other rooms. Especially this one that opened, which is the hit scanner room. We absolutely want to make sure that they are not sneaking around in our blind spots. So let's go ahead and take them out before they become a problem. And at this point, we are sitting at, let's go ahead and check, 76 kills, no secrets yet. So let's go ahead and lower the platform, which will release 4 specters, guarding a chain gun and some health. The chain gun being crucial for clearing out the hit scanner room up ahead. So let's grab that and start mowing everything down. Just be careful not to fly too far into it that you get turned into Swiss cheese. Here we are. Ideally, you want everyone to come out in the middle to meet you. And you'll notice some walls opening up. We'll get to that in a second, why that's happening. We just want to make sure everything in here is taken care of. And nothing's still wandering around, like back there. Alright, so at this point, we are now at 108 kills. Now what is happening with these secrets is, if you look at all these back panels and all these little nooks, if a panel has just a solid UAC marker, like this, you can shoot it and it'll open. So in this case we have supercharge. And there are quite a few of those in here, so let's check the middle pillar. All the way around, there's another one for light goggles and mega armor. Keep checking. All the way around. There's another one that we already shot open. And it contains a whole bunch of demons. Again, as long as they don't get behind you, they are literally harmless. Just don't walk into them as they're attacking like I did. Now we can safely grab the backpack, but just don't go through those doors. It will teleport you to near the end of the level, and we definitely don't need that yet. Here is going to be the yellow key card. And you notice ahead of us is another UAC. So with the chain gun ray, go ahead, and we have some chain gun soldiers, which we quickly take out while also taking the specters out before the goggles wear off and they become harder to see. And notice there's even more enemies around the corner waiting to ambush you. Deal with the specters accordingly. And back here we have a much needed berserk to take care of imps further down the road. Now this was another wall that we shot to open it up, another UAC wall, giving us energy cells, meaning we're going to get either the plasma rifle or BFG. And with all this said and done, that brings us up to 5 secrets and 126 kills. But wait, there's more. One more, because there's a switch in this corner. If we switch it, this wall opens with a bunch of armor pieces. And if we select the back wall, we can see we are in a bit of a pickle with some arachnotrons. Go ahead and wake them up at least and try to take them out from relative safety. But here come revenants, so we definitely don't want to mess with that. Let's go back the way we came. Now that we got everything stirred up. And let's head back to the main area. So they're all coming from this room, so let's keep an eye on it. As we leave this direction, that wall right across from us is going to open up, revealing one of the secrets and a bunch of pesky pain elementals. Show them the door before they know what happened, and before they can make everyone's lives miserable. There we go. And since we have Berserk now, we can handle the Lost Souls easier. As well as the imps. And before the door closes, make sure to grab all the goodies, and that will count as secret number 7. Let's make sure nothing came through our door down here now that everything's hopping mad. Seems like we're still okay. Now let's venture back into the back rooms, giving special attention to the right side as we coax out a bunch of the demons since we now have Berserk. But don't go too far because there's going to be revenants right across the hall that can see you and wake up, and we definitely don't want that yet. So take as many of these demons out as possible. And Lost Souls. From relative safety as they turn the corner. Or attempt to turn the corner. Keep in mind there is a health pack right in front of us we can use if we get in trouble. We will absolutely accept help from the Pinky when possible. And now our health is starting to look bad, so let's switch to an actual weapon. Finish the job, get the health, and that ticked off the revenants behind us. So in here we can get more health. We can get a rocket. We can get a chainsaw. Some cell ammo. But more importantly, shoot the wall right here to open a secret in the pit. Or just click on the wall, there we go. Get in the pit, kill the shotgun soldier, all of them, as we make our way down to the megasphere. Now the Megasphere actually counted as a bunch of secrets, since they seem to code every step as a secret, so we're now up to 10 of 18. Let this lost soul come to us so we don't get stuck over the pit. There we go. Now let's work our way back out. Quickly as possible so we don't lose as much of the Megasphere as possible as we take out another Painel Mill, while trying to get everything to body block the Revenant's attacks for us. Just like that. Make sure there's no stragglers in here as we head to where the Revenant was, is this room. And there's one more in there. And one more Painel Mill in there. And these rooms definitely favor the Revenant. Big and easy for their attacks to loop around and still hit you. So take them out from the corners. As soon as you have an opening, get in there and saw them down. There we go. So let's head back to where the Revenants were and make sure all this is cleared out. And now we can take pot shots in the back area from relative safety, because now if they're coming into this narrow passage, we can easily punch everything out and not have to waste much ammo at all. Just play peekaboo with everything with your fist. Just like so. There is health further up in this room, so don't worry if you get nicked a time or two. These guys, if I remember, are stuck on these orange squares, which I always found funny. So they can't exactly move away from you. And just like that, this room is cleared out. And this is a major connecting room. Here's health in the corner. And with all that said and done, we are now at 174 kills and 10 secrets. So now let's head back to the main area. This will trigger another of these secrets to open with the Painel Mills right across from us. Because, of course, there's a Revenant right in our face. Hi. Hi. How you doing? I don't like you here. I really don't. Thank you. This is just gonna get out of control so fast, it's not even funny. Really try to get these things in fighting as much as possible, as we just try to get to the source of all the lost souls, but not getting ourselves pinned with that Revenant. Or at least get them taken out with the chainsaw, just like that. And now as the area floods with hit scanners, go ahead and let all those enemies just take themselves out, as we hide back here with what little ammo we have to hold the back rooms. Basically hold the line, and as soon as you get ammo, use that on anything that wants to try and sneak in here. And now let's tactically retreat and try to head around where all these enemies are coming from. We don't have the blue key yet. We do have the yellow, but I believe, yep, that goes near the end of the level, so that doesn't help us. This is where all the enemies are, so let's instead go out the side door. We definitely don't want that one yet. We are really trying to sidestep this shotgun soldier. Or at least get something to attack him. As we catch everything as they're trying to navigate the corners. There we are. Shotgun soldier's dead. Grab his ammo. Run. Just run. Get the health in the corners. Health at our chain gun that we never used. And now with a little bit of ammo, a little bit of health, and quite a bit of luck at this point, let's go ahead and wipe out the remaining enemies with our fancy chainsaw. And as you saw when we used this passage, these corners just unlock a secret area directly across from. So if we go here, this one will open. Make sure to go in there for the secret to claim. And this one, I believe, comes from here, is where these two come from. Again, grab everything. And just like that, we are up to 13 secrets. And quite a bit more ammo to work with now. So let's head, again, this is where the Revenant room was. Back to our Pinky room. Let's go ahead and head into the only way we can go now. Immediately engaging the Arachnotrons. Try and get them one at a time. There we go. And before we get too far in the room, make sure to take out all the wandering imps that are just roaming around, because they can definitely ruin your day when you're not paying attention to where they're at, as you see them flooding in back here. And it can get really congested really quick, as you can see. Alright, so back where we were going, go ahead and go in this corner to drop this platform, but we didn't do it in the right order. So we need to be quick about this. So hit this corner, hit this switch, and then we can go here for the plasma rifle and supercharge. And we are at 13 secrets out of 18. Let's go ahead into the next room where all these imps are coming out of. Go ahead and hose down everything in here, since it is full of imps and lost souls. And in here, we will get the rocket launcher, armor, and health. And where these imps are, you can see rockets up there and no way to access them, so it must be a hidden lift. Just click on it, and there is another secret bringing us to 15 out of 18. Head back where we were, rocket launcher in hand, and right across from this door, immediately go to this extra wide wall. Attempt to open it, so it's not this one, it's one further down. Here it is, with all the cracked designs. But let's deal with the imps first. Try to save some ammo, since we are going to be getting into the higher tier enemies now, as we hear all these Arachnotrons outside. Light goggles, invisibility. And we want to go to this cracked section, open it up, and there is Berserk to get us back to full health if we need it. So for now, we'll leave it there, as well as a bunch of our goodies. And now we want to go through the wall. With all these secrets, we are now at 17 of 18. We can see a whole herd of Arachnotrons ahead of us, so let's pelt them from the safety of this room before we commit in there. There we go. And we are going to have to quickly run out of here to be able to hit anything else with the rocket launcher, since it keeps wanting to bunch up on us. So let's run out of there, deal with any remaining arachnotrons, get our health back up. This goes back to the main artery that we've been walking down. That in front of us is the hit scanner room. Ammo in the corner. And now we want to go around back. And if you go up the stairs, this automatically opens to give you the blue key. And if we come back out front, here it is. These doors will open to reveal a bunch of demons, but more importantly, the BFG 9000. Take them out with relative ease, since we have a large room here to work with. And we are now at 256 kills out of 261, with 17 secrets. Now with the BFG in hand, and the keys in hand, let's go ahead and go back to hit scanner room. And this time we want to go to the section that had the backpack that we had mentioned before not to go into yet. And now let's go ahead and cross into it, open the door, and it will teleport you to an area with Cyber Demon. But before you jump off, go ahead and grab the invulnerability. And since we have the BFG, this is not going to be a problem. Just take them out close range. And they give you plenty more ammo here. Go ahead and take out all the enemies. At that point, all the enemies are done, all of the secrets are done, and we can now exit through the yellow key door, the blue key door, as we make our way out. And that is the refueling base. Absolutely amazing level. First really mini slaughter map, I think, of Doom 2. They give you plenty of ways to navigate the level when you get in trouble. Like you saw all the twists and turns we took. They give you plenty of ammo to work with, and plenty of ways to get yourself out of sticky situations. I mean, there were 2 invulnerability spheres by the Cyber Demon. So, this has honestly been an amazing experience. One of my favorite maps of Doom 2. And with that said, in our next episode, we will tackle Map 11, which will be a much needed cooldown from this intensity, the Circle of Death.